Hey everyone, and welcome back. Get ready, because the biggest sporting event on the planet is getting a massive upgrade. We're talking about the FIFA World Cup 2026, and trust me, you've never seen anything like it. Forget everything you thought you knew, because this tournament is rewriting the rulebook. In this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about the World Cup 2026, especially focusing on the all-important draw. When will it happen? How will it work with the new format? And what does this mean for your favorite team? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the future of football. First off, let's talk about what makes 2026 so special. For the first time ever, the World Cup will be hosted by three nations: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. This isn't just a tournament. It's a continent-wide celebration of the beautiful game. Imagine matcha stretching from the vibrant streets of Mexico City, across the heartland of America, all the way up to the stunning landscapes of Canada. We have 16 host cities in total, 11 in the USA, including giants like Los Angeles, New York, and Miami, 2 in Canada, Toronto, and Vancouver, and 3 in Mexico, featuring Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. The scale is just breathtaking and promises a truly diverse and unforgettable fan experience. This tri-nation approach is historic and sets the stage for the biggest World Cup ever. And when I say biggest, I mean it. The 2026 World Cup will expand from 32 teams to a whopping 48 teams. That's 16 more countries getting a shot at glory. This expansion is a game. It opens the door for more nations, more underdog stories, and more drama. So, how will this new 48-team format actually work? FIFA has confirmed a new structure. We're going to have 12 groups of 4 teams each. The top 2 teams from each group will advance automatically to the knockout stage. But here's the exciting twist. The 8 best third-place teams will also move on. This means we'll have a brand new round of 32, adding an extra layer of knockout football excitement. More teams, more matches, and higher stakes right from the group stage. The total number of games jumps from 64 to an incredible 104. That's a whole month and a half of non-stop football action. So, with all these changes, the question on everyone's mind is, when is the draw? The draw is the moment the World Cup truly comes to life. It's when teams discover their opponents, and we all start mapping out the potential paths to the final. As of now, FIFA has not announced the exact date for the final tournament draw. However, based on previous timelines, we can expect it to happen sometime in late 2025, likely in December. This gives all the teams about 6 months to prepare for their specific group stage opponents. The draw ceremony itself is always a massive event, filled with football legends, suspense, and the official unveiling of the group matchups. We'll be keeping a close eye on FIFA's official announcements, and we'll bring you the date as soon as it is confirmed. So make sure you're subscribed for that update now. Let's talk about how the draw will actually work with 48 teams. The process will be more complex than ever. The 48 qualified teams will be divided into 4 pots. Typically, based on the FIFA World Rankings at a specific cutoff date before the draw, Pot 1 will contain the 3 host nations, USA, Canada, and Mexico, along with the highest-ranked qualified teams. The remaining teams will be seeded into Pots 2, 3, and 4. The main principle of the draw is to create balanced groups, ensuring that, as much as possible, no group contains more than 1 team from the same continental confederation. The one exception is Europe, UEFA, which will have more teams than there are groups. So some groups will inevitably have 2 European nations. 1 team will be drawn from each pot to form the 12 groups of 4. It's a meticulous process designed to ensure fairness and create exciting, diverse matchups right from the start. So, who's already in? As hosts, the USA, Canada, and Mexico have automatically qualified. But what about the other 45 spots? The qualification process is already underway across the globe, and it is fiercer than ever with the new slot allocations. Let's break it down by confederation. Asia AFC gets 8 direct spots, with a 9th team going to an interconfederation playoff. Africa, CAFC's a huge jump to 9 direct spots with a 10th playoff spot. North Central America, and the Caribbean CONCACAF. Besides the 3 hosts, we'll have 3 more direct spots and 2 playoff spots. South America CONMEBOL gets a healthy 6 direct spots and 1 playoff spot. Oceania OFC finally gets 1 guaranteed direct spot, a huge moment for the region, plus 1 playoff spot. And Europe, UEFA remains the powerhouse with 16 direct spots. The final 2 spots will be decided by a playoff tournament featuring teams from most of the confederations. This new allocation spreads the opportunity far and wide, promising some exciting new faces at the tournament. The qualification journey itself will be a marathon. In South America, the grueling 18-round league format is already creating intense drama. In Asia and Africa, we're seeing multi-stage qualification rounds that will test teams to their limits. Europe's qualification will likely start later. Typically, after the UEFA Nations League concludes, each confederation has its own unique path, its own rivalries, and its own challenges. Following these qualifiers is a tournament in itself. Watching teams battle through months, even years, of matches just for a chance to be in that draw in late 2025 is what makes the World Cup so special. We're seeing traditional powerhouses being tested and emerging nations making their mark. The road to 2026 is long, and we'll be covering all the major storylines and upsets along the way. Let's talk about key dates for your calendar. The tournament is scheduled to kick off in early June 2026 and conclude with the final on July 19th, 2026. The opening match location is still to be confirmed, but it will be held in one of the 3 host nations, making it a huge honor for that city. The grand final will take place at MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey. Can you imagine the atmosphere? A World Cup final in the New York area is going to be absolutely electric. The full match schedule, detailing which cities will host which games and at what stage, is expected to be released gradually after the final draw. This will be the moment fans can finally start planning their trips, booking tickets, and getting ready to follow their team's journey across North America. One of the most exciting aspects of this World Cup is the potential for new rivalries and dream matchups. With 12 groups, the possibilities are endless. Could we see a group with Brazil, Germany, Senegal, and Japan? Or maybe Argentina, the Netherlands, Morocco, and South Korea. The draw will be full of these tantalizing prospects. The expanded round of 32 also means that the knockout stage will be even more unpredictable. More teams advancing means more chances for giant killings and Cinderella runs. Think about Morocco's incredible journey to the semifinals in 2022. With this new format, we could see even more of those inspiring stories. The drama doesn't just end in the group stage, it gets amplified. So, what should you be doing right now to prepare for 2026? First, keep a close watch on the qualifiers. This is where the story of the next World Cup begins. Follow your national team and maybe pick a few potential dark horses from other confederations to track. Second, start saving up. A World Cup is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and with it being in North America, it might be more accessible for many fans. Even if you're watching from home, the buzz will be inescapable. Third, stay informed. Things are changing fast, from ticket sale announcements to volunteer program openings. The best way to do that is to subscribe to channels like ours, where we break down all the complex information into easy-to-understand updates. We'll be your one-stop shop for everything World Cup 2026. In summary, the 2026 FIFA World Cup is shaping up to be a revolutionary tournament. 3 host nations, 16 cities, 48 teams, and 100 format. The new format with 12 groups and a round of 32 promises more inclusivity, more drama, and more football than ever before. The all-important draw, expected in late 2025, will be the moment the tournament kicks into high gear, revealing the path to glory for the 48 qualified nations. From the qualifiers that are already capturing our attention to the final in New York, the journey to 2026 will be epic. We're on the edge of our seats, and we can't wait to share every moment with you. What are your thoughts on the new format? Which new teams are you hoping to see qualify? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And do you want to forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss any of our updates on the road to World Cup 2026. See you in the next video.